Okay. Good morning, guys. I'm actually just waking up. Um, I make random videos like this sometimes. Um, because I am kind of a random person. I don't really always do like the formal, you know, camera and face kind of videos. Sometimes I just do them like in first person because I don't know. It's just me. I don't know. It's just how I do it sometimes. So, um, when I make videos, you may see me just kind of making them like this first person view. Like I said, I'm just getting up and I just felt like making a random video. No particular reason why. One thing I did want to do though is kind of make a little quick backstory video about this channel. I did notice I got some new subscribers, so I just wanted to say thank you. I appreciate all the subscribers that I get. I appreciate comments. I appreciate all that stuff. Um, so I just wanted to kind of give a brief backstory on this channel, what it's supposed to be about at least. Like I said, I'm going through a lot of changes while while I've had this channel, while making this channel, just a lot of this stuff, life, y'all know how it is in general. In the majority of my videos, um, I've taken down because I kind of just felt like I was in a different headspace there. And not to say that I don't still think some of those things I thought, but um, I'm just trying to manifest some different stuff. And I just kind of felt like, people might get the wrong idea about me, even though I know why those videos are the way they are. And I'm really kind of just transparent in how I express myself. I felt like a lot of people just judge the channel, and so that's the reason why I've got like over like what 500 videos or something like that. I got a lot of videos. I don't know if it's that much. I have a lot. I have a lot of. I have a lot of. I have a lot of videos, and the kind of content I make, it's very random. I talk a lot about spiritual kind of stuff. This channel isn't really a niche channel. I kind of just talk about. Well, I will say this: when I first started this channel, I started out on like the topic of like spirituality and kind of like psychedelic topics. Um, excuse me. I do, I enjoy researching those topics and talking about them. And I'm gonna be honest, I have had a few of those experiences. I had one really powerful one. So when I first started this channel, um, it was mainly focused on that, and then it was also focused on just anyone in that kind of I guess you can say realm that had those kinds of experiences that were kind of trying to integrate them or process them and just live life, whatever. Because for me personally, even before I had those experiences, um I had been having, I guess you could say mystical or spiritual awakening stuff. This weird stuff was happening to me. I went through a phase in my life where um I was astral projecting a lot, and I wasn't even trying to. It just kept happening. It was happening uncontrollably. I can't even make this stuff up. Like it was to that point. Like it was a point in my life where I was astral projecting during the day, and I was astral projecting like a lot at night to the point to where like I couldn't stay in my body. Like I'm not exaggerating. I really did have a point in my life where this was happening. I don't know why. It just started happening. And after it started happening, I started to look into it and learn about it. It was to the point where this happened one time, but this happened to me one time. I was at this job where I had to make a run, like a delivery run to the store with a supervisor, and we took his vehicle. For some reason, I don't know why, I just remember like blacking out in this truck, and then I remember myself like astral projecting, like consciously. I don't know why this happened. I don't know. All I remember is I was just in the truck and I just blacked out. And I just remember like coming out of my body and feeling myself like float up. And then like I remember consciously thinking like, holy crap, like I'm in my supervisor's truck. Like I can't be asleep while I'm, out, at work. You know what I'm saying? But that shit happened to me. That's how much I was astral projecting. I promise y'all, I'm not lying about this. I'm not exaggerating. This really did happen. So, you know, again, this is the kind of stuff that I started talking about primarily on this channel. And I wanted to find people that could relate to it and discuss. That's how this channel started. But then I kind of went from that to, kind of talking about just, whatever, dating stuff. And then now I talk about a lot of like dating topics, stuff revolved around that, just because I've had some relationships lately that just kind of just took me to a bad place and it just put me in a bad place of perception of the whole experience of dating. So it kind of put a bad taste in my mouth. And just, I've been going through a phase where I'm talking about dating a lot because I just needed to express these experiences that I've experienced, and also, a lot of the things that I've been seeing just in the modern dating world that I've been seeing other people do or go through. And this has really been my way of kind of venting through that process and getting through and dealing with those negative experiences by talking about them, kind of venting about them, and just kind of just being transparent, and just being 100, So my content kind of shifted towards that. Just doing that. But a little bit of backstory briefly. Like I stay in a camper. When I started this channel, I was actually in my apartment. I was in my apartment. If I ever do bring up my other videos, you'll see that I was in an apartment. I decided to let my apartment go, not because I had to. I didn't get evicted or anything like that. It was a choice I invested in this camper. This is a 2024 Heartland North Trail 22 CRB camper. Because I wanted to transition into the, nomad RV camper van life kind of lifestyle, because I wanted to travel. So my content kind of shifted a little bit towards that topic, that lifestyle. And so what I did was I ended up, letting my my apartment go, and I got this. And I've been in here for about a year now. And the plan was to be already on the road by now. But life happens, things change, and so I ended up, kind of deciding to kind of change my plans a little bit and do things differently. But basically where I'm at right now, I'm in a family member, basically my parents' backyard. They have a huge backyard. And I'm at the very back of it. And this is where I have my camper parked at right now. I have a generator. I have, the only thing I use of theirs is I put water from their, water hose every now and then in my camper to keep the water supply, but I don't use their power or nothing like that. I'm back here just on their land, basically, in the back of their home. So that's where I'm at now. And again, this was a choice. They agreed to let me stay back here. I don't have to be back here. I've actually been approved for like 2 homes, like 2 houses, like a couple of apartments, but I just wanted to try something different. So like I have to always like make that known, because a lot of people assume that you're some kind of bum, if you're just, kind of living technically I'm not really living with them, but I am on their land because like they never come back here. I swear to goodness, like I only see them like maybe I don't know, like, and this is kind of bad actually, but I see them like maybe once a month. Like they never come back here. Like it's weird. It's like I'm on their land, but it's like I'm still kind of living, on my own. On my own, I am, but it's like I'm not because I'm behind their home. It's weird. Like I never see them. But yeah, I basically stay back here. They allowed me to stay back here. And this is where I've been at for like the past year by choice. And again, it's because of my transition from, the typical, apartment home life living to I wanted to try something different. So the biggest reason why I'm still here and not on the road is because I had to basically. So okay, so originally I was going to basically travel in this, but I needed to make sure that my towing vehicle, which is my SUV, was it was in good condition to travel. This because this thing does weigh like 6,000 pounds dry, loaded down. It's what 7.5 maybe at the highest 8 maybe roughly. So that takes a lot of toll on the towing vehicle, on the transmission, on the engine, stuff like that. So I wanted to make sure that before I started traveling, that my vehicle was, equipped to travel long distances with that kind of weight and strain on the engine, the transmission, stuff like that. And I also, had to, get a proper towing system, weight distribution and stuff. So I had to do all that, get that worked out. So I went and did that, had some repairs done to my truck, but my truck, I'm still not comfortable and confident with the condition of my truck going long distances. So I made the decision to basically, I'm going to trade this in and get a motorhome. A motorhome is basically, it's this, but it has the engine built into the actual trailer. It's basically like a Class C or like a Class A or something like that. So basically, what I'm doing right now is saving up for, my Class C or Class A. I haven't decided yet if I want to get a Class C or Class A. Um, Class C is bigger, you have more room, but it takes a little bit more gas to move, and it's not as it's just more, it's less conspicuous, and it's harder to maneuver because it's so big opposed to a Class C or something like that. So that's basically what I'm doing. And sorry y'all if I sound stuffed up like this. When I wake up a lot of times, or just in general, I have really bad allergies, and so you hear me making some kind of weird noise. That's what it is. I can't help it. I'm sorry if it sounds weird on camera. Um, but yeah. So that's basically what I'm doing here right now. This is why I'm working so hard. I have 2 jobs again. I'm door dashing like crazy again when it's busy enough. Like I was door dashing last night. It's so I can basically get the money up to get this motorhome, so I can get on the road, get out, start traveling, seeing some new places. So my goal with traveling is to just experience living in different places. Experience maybe meeting some new people, new friends. I also want to travel to, and visit different skate parks. I'm learning how to skateboard. I'm a beginner. I'm not advanced. I'm not very skilled at it, but not hoping to, I am going to just visit different skate parks. And hopefully at some point, go to some schools and really, get some professional, assistance with, really improving my skills on the skateboard. I'm learning right now by myself and YouTube, but I do think that that's something that I would be interested in investing in some classes, and stuff like that. So I plan on kind of traveling around different skate parks, hopefully finding some instructors to kind of take my skills to my skills and confidence in skateboarding to the next level. But I want to travel to different skate parks, and also to just see different things, just see different places. Um, I also have a brand that I'm kind of building around skateboarding. The name of the brand, it's a clothing brand. Like hats, shoes, shirts, hoodies. I also am, in a process of building that brand up. I still have a lot of work to do with the website. I'm going to be having somebody to redesign the website for me and stuff like that. Right now, I'm still just adding designs and, just kind of tweaking my designs and stuff like that. But my brand is called Infinite Nature, right? So the designs that I do have, I didn't make all of them. I did make a few of them, but the majority of them right now, I bought the commercial license to them, and I basically just kind of added my own little, twist onto the designs. But, after I get some income or generate some revenue, I'll probably hire a regular graphic designer and just make them all from scratch. But for me, just getting the brand off the ground, that's how I felt was easiest to get started, the less expensive. Buying designs that I thought would represent the kind of clothing company that I wanted to have. And so that's basically what I've been doing. So no, all my designs are not from scratch. A few of them are. I have this angel design where it's an angel in like urban clothing on the city skyline on top of the building looking down. That one was designed by me specifically, and I have like two or three more that I designed, but the rest are designs that were purchased. I have the rights to resell them. I have the commercial license to resell them. But the majority of them were not created originally. They were altered, and I kind of just made them look a little bit different, just to kind of get me started until I can afford to make them all like from scratch. So anyway, just a little backstory, just some info. And again, the name of the brand is Infinite Nature. INFINITE NATURE, and it has a shaka, or like the hang loose hand sign or logo. That's my clothing brand's logo, is the hang loose symbol. And I've heard a few criticism about the fact that I didn't make all my designs from scratch, but the way I see it is um a business, the it's a business model, y'all. It's a business model. It's a way to get started. There's plenty of companies that purchase other products from companies to just basically get some revenue in to start getting money to invest into their business. This is not how I want to run the business indefinitely, but it's a business model that there's plenty of companies that literally buy products and then put their own logo on them. There's nothing wrong with it. So just saying that it's nothing wrong with doing things a certain way to get started until you have the money and the actual income to improve your brand, to improve your product. Um, Walmart does that. I mean, it's damn near everyone does that. Um, you'll be surprised how many products you buy that are actually made by somebody else, but they put their brand on it. And the people that make them, they're okay with it because it's like, well, they make money either way. They don't care like if somebody else puts their label on it. It's like the whole point is to generate income. You can focus on the creativity part after you have more means to actually and more time to invest your creative energy into your brand or your thing, whatever you're doing. You don't have to start out making things super creative or like unique or being the best at whatever you do. Like, you don't have to do that. All you have to do is just find a way to get started and then build from there. So that's just a little what's the word, I can't think of the word. um I can't think of the word. it's the word where you basically I forget, put like a notice or something before you say it. But but yeah, so that's basically just my little, notice about my brand, um I'm sorry, yeah, disclaimer about my brand. If anybody was wondering, yes, I do buy designs, but after I start generating more revenue, I will be making more, original designs. But the designs that I do buy, they basically represent, kind of like the personality of the overall brand. It's a lot of like images with aliens, and there are some references to cannabis because I partake in that. I don't mind it. I'm not against it responsibly, but I'm fine with that. So there are some images of cannabis on my clothing. But it's primarily the brand is really primarily um built on built around skateboarding and skateboarding culture. Um I really am trying to go for like to be like, Vans or something like that, or New Era. The whole point is to be a skateboarding clothing company or that's known for skateboarding, you know, and mixed with spirituality, but not, but at the same time, it's not like specifically about spirituality, but you might see like a lot of spiritual symbolism in the clothes that I basically sell. You may see some symbolism, you may see some, third eye symbolism. You may see some, just I mean, if you see if when you see my stuff, you'll see what I'm talking about. But I'm big on like spirituality and stuff like that, mixed with skateboarding culture and you know that. So that's basically pretty much sums up the brand. I gave you a little backstory about that. I just wanted to kind of briefly give a backstory about just kind of like what I'm doing, what's been going on. And again, right now where I'm at with this channel and with my life right now, I'm just busting my ass to get this money up to get my mobile home so I can trade this camper in and go mobile and, work on the road and travel and, go see different skate parks and also build my brand more and, give it more exposure while I'm traveling to different skate parks and stuff like that. I want to use that as an opportunity to grow this channel, you know, vlog about it, make videos about it, advertise, um, you know, and basically grow the brand. When I go to different skate parks, I plan on, having my merchandise out there, having business cards to my website, and basically, growing a brand in that way too. So it was another way by traveling to different skate parks, having fun all at the same time, and growing my brand, just getting exposure, meeting new people, maybe like making some, connections or collaborating with skaters to help get some footage of skateboarding. And eventually, after I get good enough, I will hire somebody to record me skateboarding as advertising for the brand. But I haven't gotten there yet. But this is like, we're in the direction that I'm going. But I gotta just keep moving. I gotta keep, I gotta stay focused. But yeah, I plan on being all over, and this is why I need a really, really good, reliable vehicle that can travel, cross country, anywhere and everywhere. And again, I have see this is my hold on. This is my vehicle. It's a V8. It can pull this. I pulled this vehicle. I mean, this trailer many times, but I personally just don't feel confident going cross country with it. It can tow about 9,200 pounds, about 9,200 pounds, max. But Um, I don't feel like it's just I don't feel comfortable. I'm just gonna be honest, and that's why I have not left here yet. And I decided, and also too, um, since that vehicle is paid off, the only bill I'll have is literally just the bill of the RV itself. So once I'm traveling, I'll probably take the insurance off that, more than likely off my car, because my car is paid off too. And then I'll only have like one main bill, which would be the Class C vehicle that I'm driving. So, and then the insurance on that. So I won't be paying two payments, because like right now I'm paying the payment on this, my camper I'm in right now, and then that's paid off, and I'm paying the insurance on that, and then the insurance on it. The insurance on this is just $45 a month, but still though, I'll be paying insurance, on it, and it'll be a little bit cheaper doing it this way. So all I'll basically have is just the vehicle, the motorhome that I'm living in and driving, and then the insurance on that, and then this right here will be traded in, and then I'll have my truck still, but I won't be driving it. Um, and so it'll be a very minimalistic way of living, but at the same time too, I'll be able to drive wherever I want to, and I'll still have two vehicles here waiting on me if I need them or want them. They're just not with me. I may eventually come back and tow them with me, but as of right now, I'll just leave them here probably, or somewhere. Sorry. And just rock out like that. But yeah, that's my plan, guys. That's what I'm doing. I've kind of briefly talked about this before. But yeah, this is my RV. It's a decent size RV. It's kind of dirty right now, y'all. Sorry, it's dirty. And I installed that TV right there. Um, a little tapestry. Um, this is like my source of power right here when the generator's off. I use that to power like the fan, the TV. Like I said, it's kind of junky back here right now. That's my Wi-Fi. It's not plugged in right now. It's kind of, like I said, it's junky right now. I gotta clean up, y'all. It's junky right now. But yeah, it's my Wi-Fi. That's the little personal heater to keep me, warm. That's my Xbox. My fan. All this right here can run off of that box right there. All this, right? I love that thing. A little pricey, but it's worth it. It's a good investment. And I also have a solar charger for that power station. I have a solar charger for it, so it can charge by not a 12 volt or whatever, the little plug-in that you plug into your car. I can charge it that way. I can charge it through a regular outlet, and I also have a solar panel that's in the cargo area of this trailer that I can charge it by too. And it works really good, and it works very quickly too. So I have solar power to charge that. I can charge it by this outlet via the generator outside, and I can also charge it by a car outlet, a cigarette outlet in the car. And then here's, like I said, it's junky here, y'all. So don't judge me. Mojo. There's Mojo. That's his little nook eating area. He stays down here. It's kind of dark in here. Hold on. Turn some lights. Oh, it's cold. I gotta turn this heater on. And I do have heat. I have heat that's actually in the RV, but I kind of alternate between this heater right here, that heater, and then the heater that runs by this right here that comes out of this vent right here. So the thing with the heater in the RV, it runs off of propane. Dude, like, relax your balls, okay? Seriously. What? Mojo, you've already been out. Let me let him out, y'all. He's tripping. Hold on. 1 second. Hold on. All right, so I'm about to let my dog out. But this is basically my RV. Um, it's like I said, this junky right now. I've been working a lot, so I haven't really had time to clean. But, oh my God! You know what? Here, go, just go. Go ahead. Good grief! I've been out like 3 times. Like, anyway. But yeah, like, so this is like my RV, my junky RV. It's normally not this dirty. But yeah, like, this is my couch. I sit on here, and this actually turns into a bed. It's really comfortable. It's just, again, it's just junky right now. I've been working so much, I haven't really had time to clean up. I've been just kind of just going. But yeah, this is my couch. It's like a really long L couch that extends into a bed, and then my bed's back there, and that's junky too. I gotta clean up, y'all. I've been just running. I haven't really had time to like clean up like that. But yeah, and then some stuff I hung up, and then my fridge is right here. Some tapestries, hung some stuff up here. My ex gave me that thing right there. I kind of want to take it down, but it's kind of cool at the same time, so I haven't taken it down because it's just cool. I put some lights up here. Just this little mini tour. I put these LEDs up not too well a while ago, actually. Yeah. And then I got a TV right here, radio, DVD, and then some lights, whatever, a little smoke detector for safety. My stove, oven stove, microwave, then sink for dishes to wash dishes with right there. And then the bathroom is, in here, back here. Hopefully it's not too dirty, but probably is because I haven't been doing nothing. So yeah, toilet, sink, and then shower. And then, so how I basically primarily run this is there are outlets in here, right? There's outlets in here. Those run off of the generator primarily that I'm running right now. There's a battery, okay? So the lights in here run off the battery. The battery is charged by the generator, which I will show you in a second. The fridge runs off of propane or battery or shore power, which is basically like if you plug it into like a outlet from somewhere else, 30 amp outlet. So, but primarily when I'm here, I'm running off of the battery, which is basically the charge is kept up by the generator. So I'll run that every now and then to keep the battery charged. And then the heater also runs off of propane, or the furnace rather, which basically comes out of here and out of here. That puts heat into this room and into this room right here. God, it looks so dirty. I'm sorry, it looks so dirty in here right now. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I kind of feel bad, but I don't care. Whatever. I'm transparent. But yeah, so like that's how I get the furnace propane heat in here. And then I have an AC as well. Now the AC draws a lot of power, so whenever I run the AC, the generator has to be on. I also have a closet in here too. It's junky as well. And then like my slide controls to pull this. This is a slide right here. So this actually comes in when I'm driving, traveling. This whole thing comes in, and that's controlled by this slide, lever. And then my lights for like the room right here. And then, you got an awning that comes out, like a little shade thing. And I'll show you the outside real quick. Let me get my hat. Come on, Mojo. Okay, so it's a random tour. It's a random tour. So I can see, because it's kind of dark. I hope this doesn't cut off because My memory's getting low. But really briefly though, yeah, this is the RV. I gotta clean it. But yeah, this is the RV. It's a 2024 North Trail 22 CRV. I've had it for a little over a year now. A year, no, 2 years. I'm sorry, 2 years. And I like it. I love it actually. But this is it. It's made by Heartland. I've had a few issues that I've had to, kind of, but that's normal with any RV. But yeah, this is the front right here. I'm trying to get like a long distance view of it. But that's basically the front. I'm into aliens and stuff like that, so I put that on there. It didn't come like that. And then I also have like I put this on here too, on the window. It's a little alien thing, decal. But yeah, this is like this is the back. And then here's my generator that I run. That's basically what I use to keep the battery charged up and to run the AC and all the heavy pulling electrical appliances inside. So yeah, I bought that separately from the actual RV. And then that's my SUV. And then here's the back of it right here. That's the black tank, portable black tank for, draining like the black tank. And when you have to dump your black, because there are no water lines out here. So whenever the black tank, which is basically like the sewage, whatever, you drain it through these. I know it's disgusting, but that's the only thing about RVs. You have to drain the black tank unless you're hooked up to an actual black tank water hose line. I mean, you get used to it, but I can see how people would think it's disgusting. But yeah, your black, like your gray and black hoses right here, they're right here. And I actually got this so it'll be easier to like drain that and dump that out. So, I do that. But, when you do it a couple times, you get used to it. It's no big deal. Even though, like, when I first started doing it, I was like, man, this is weird. This is disgusting. But to me, that's one of the most, weirdest, hardest parts about staying at RVs is basically draining, essentially, the sewage out of the black tank. But I can do it quickly now and really quickly, so it's no big deal. But yeah, so this is the RV. The back slides out right now, and then I just wanted to, just do like a brief tour. I've never like really done all this except for like once maybe. But yeah, But yeah, so, and this is the other side, slide out, and this is the front. So yeah, I just wanted to do like a little brief tour of just, the whole, deal set up briefly, and then, you got your hookup here, your propane tanks. I have 2 on mine, which is really, really convenient. I always have a spare if one runs out, thank God. So I don't know why this always does that. That's so annoying. Put that down there like that. So yeah. But yeah, that was just a brief, little walk around tour of my living situation right now. You can see like I'm in the yard, in the country. This is where I'm at. I'm not going to give all their business away, but, this is basically what I do. This is basically my current living situation that I chose. I didn't have to be here, but I chose this because I wanted to try something different. And so, yeah, I am not going to make this video too much longer because I don't have much memory, and it's going to probably cut off here soon. So I'm going to end it here. Until next time, y'all. Later.